Hi everyone, welcome to the first marketing tool video that I've made probably since 2020, maybe a little earlier. Today I want to show you a new tool that I just found out about. I'm pretty sure it's brand new, built by my friend Duane Forrester. It's called My Press Alerts, and we're going to look at this together. I haven't looked at it yet. I did make an account, but that's all I've done, so I literally don't know anything about it. Let me go ahead and refresh the homepage here so you can see that. What that looks like when it loads. Here we go. So they say transform your media intelligence with AI. Looks like the G's cut a little bit there. Get real-time insights across media channels with our AI-powered platform. Make informed decisions faster than ever before. So it looks like this is going to take keywords that you put into it, and it's going to find the latest news from all of these news sources and pull it in based on those keywords. It's pretty interesting. That would be really good for tracking brands or maybe tracking stories that your clients might be interested in getting mentioned in, so you can check those out. Here we go. Yeah, see, we got mentions over time, so that's what it looks like it's for. Media mentions across channel. Look at that. So here they're looking for President Trump getting mentioned. Obviously, he's going to get mentioned a lot. I don't know if tracking the word Pete's really useful, but I get what they're trying to show here. Some very up-to-date graphics. Good job to the team here. Tesla. Wow, very, very cool stuff. Lots of interesting things here. Let's check out the solutions. They say it's for media monitoring, so television, radio, and online media, real-time analytics. That's pretty good. That's something that, you know, you're not going to get in a coverage book. Those tend to take a while to come out. Real-time is way better than waiting, 30, 40, 60 days. Custom reporting, visual analytics, trend analytics, data-driven decision-making. Got sentiment analysis, source-level benchmarking. Okay. All right, so here we go. They think it's going to apply to public relations, corporate communications, and government. Let's check their pricing before we log in here. Pretty affordable. $0 a month to start. That's pretty good. Get 3 free keywords. So if you're using Google, right now to monitor maybe your name or your brand name, and that's the only one you got, I think that's pretty good. But it looks like this is geared more to sell to agencies or groups with lots of keywords they're trying to track, lots of subject matters they're trying to stay on top of. No long-term contracts, all month to month. No hidden fees. You can see here there's no gimmick about this price being monthly, and then it's actually a yearly price that you gotta pay for 5 years or whatever up front. All right, let's log in. See what it looks like on the inside. All right, so it looks like they have added some new news sources: CNN, CBS, and Euronews. Go ahead and get rid of that. They have a vote here on channels that they could add next. Let's go ahead and jump into that vote. ABC, I think that's pretty important. Food Network. So I don't know why people think Stars is important. Cheddar, Game Show Network, TD Ameritrade, Design Network, Magnolia Network. I don't know what KTLA is. Is that is that like a Los Angeles TV station or something? All right, well, I voted on 2. I think that's pretty good. Let's go back to the homepage here. Let's create our first project. We're going to title this one, well, let's just title this one SEO. Let's just look for SEO. We're going to look for news articles talking about SEO, and we're going to see if we can't get some hits on stuff. Maybe we can reach out to them and get mentioned, right? Okay. I don't know what to do now. I created a project. I guess maybe I opened the project. Okay. That worked. I don't know why this means. So when you add the keywords, it looks like you have to then turn them on. So let's go turn on those keywords. I'm not sure what that's doing for us. Okay. Nothing happened when I turned them on, just the color changed, right, from off to on. Let's go ahead and refresh the page, maybe that'll help. No, it took me back to here. Okay, let's go back to there. ABC News has mentioned SEO twice, I guess, but I can't see the article. I'm kind of stuck here now. If you're watching this video, we're obviously not live, and you see something dumb that I do, go ahead and call it out in the comments. I'm totally fine with that. Duane, if you're out there and you're like, oh, you use that wrong, let me know. I can be dumb sometimes. I'm totally fine with being dumb. Let's see here. So they're telling us their whole index. It's pretty big. Lots of stuff here. Still trying to figure out how to see. Do I have to wait? I guess I see stuff that gets mentioned later. Okay, well, we can go and explore some trends here. This is pretty cool. Steph Curry is trending. I have no idea why. The Republican Party is trending. I wonder what the number mentioned off to the side means. Is that how many items mentioned them? The summer of 1980? That's when I was born. Golden States, Iraq. I don't know what that number means. They're all one off to the right-hand side. It's interesting. Let's go ahead and look at trends. Let's track that. Let's see if anything interesting in here. Okay, people, performance, time, factors, recorders. Let's search top keywords. Let's search SEO. Nothing. Okay, well, we got nothing there. Let's search AI. Nothing. Chat. Nothing. Deep. Seek. No, nothing. Okay. Well, that's interesting. ABC is a top keyword. Okay, let's try. Trump is 2. Let's try trending now. Plane. Crash. Helicopter. Washington. Okay. Makes me wonder can we see stuff in here maybe? Performance. Well, we tried to look for crash. It said it wasn't trending, but there's one right there. That's a bit frustrating. I don't know why this shows up for performance. I'm sure this is probably not what you intended, Duane. I'm sorry I'm showing this on the video. Okay. Let's look at the stock market. Track stock performance and media sentiment. Let's look for Tesla. That was on their homepage. They showed the Tesla screenshot. Fear and greed index, 100 out of 100. Extreme greed. Okay. I'm not sure where this is from. I wonder if we can click to see where this is from. You know, not citing the source doesn't make me trust it. This could be a comment on Reddit. It could just be something somebody made up. Is this from somebody I should trust, somebody I shouldn't trust? That's a bit frustrating. So I'm seeing some good stuff here, but I'm seeing quite a bit of room for improvement. see if we see anything about Trump's cryptocurrency here. This is going to be hard because his name is the name of the cryptocurrency. This article that it's citing here has really nothing to do with the cryptocurrency. I mean, I guess it could have something to do with it, but not a lot. And so we're seeing, negative 8.7% sentiment here because he's been confronted by a disaster after being in office for just a couple days. So let's look at legislative trades. This is interesting. We can start to see trades by members of Congress. So that's a feature currently in Unusual Whales, which is a financial tool. I think they were kind of the ones that kicked off this idea of looking at the trades that people in government are making, and do you want to be informed by them? Do they really mean much? Let's look at government contracts. That's an interesting one. Department of Energy, $0 contract. Okay. That's a big one, $277,000. So that's interesting. We have over here a $314,000 contract to ticker symbol BMY. I guess we could go, but I can't see that one over here. I can't click that. I can't get to ticker symbol BMY and see what happened there, right? Let's see if we can do it here, though. Let's try to find a big one. CDW. We don't get a fear and greed index. Here we have the chart, the stock chart, maybe. I have no clue. I don't know if that contract did anything or not. Okay, we got off-market trades listed. Definitely a little bit of work needs to be done here too. Let's try to go back to our project, see if we got anything. No. And we don't have alerts. I think if this part works, obviously I gotta blank my email out of here. I hope you guys are seeing my email address. But if this part works, if there's a way for me to see the articles, I don't understand what's going on here. I kind of want to see the articles. If I'm going to pay, $20, $30, $40, $50, $100 a month for something that's monitoring the news for me, I want to see the articles that are being mentioned. I want to be able to go to those articles. I want to be able to pull in automatically the names of the author and maybe see if I can find other articles they've written recently on similar topics. To me, this is it's a pretty good start. There's a lot of interesting stuff here. You can see that it is labeled as beta up at the top, but I can see where they're going. I don't think it's there yet. But if you're an SEO or you're an analytics nerd or you're just like trending tools and you like to keep track of trends, I can see where Duane is heading with this one. I would go ahead and make the free account. I don't know that I can say buy an account just yet. I just haven't seen the value here for any of those just at this moment. I don't know if maybe once we put this in, it starts storing the data. Maybe Duane can tell us that, once you get it set up, you start collecting all of the articles and they start showing up. If that's the case and you're kind of a big organization or you've got a lot of stuff you want to keep track of, that would be great because then you would have this big historical record as it keeps working and as it gets better and better. So I think that would be a good reason to pay for it. I don't see it anywhere. I see things that aren't working very well. So it's right here. Let's check this one. It says quick search AOC. All right, let's try that. Let's just see if we can figure out. Well, see here we're finding media. Maybe the search tool is just the best part of this right now. So we got articles here by MSNBC. Let's try SEO up here and see if maybe this makes it more worthwhile. Sol, Seok. No, we just want SEO. No results found. Okay. Try DeepSeek. Here we go. We're at least getting something here. Okay. Lots of Al Jazeera. Okay, let's try just Google. See what we can find here. I have no idea. Yeah, see, Google, this is the problem with Google. They're such a big company that, we're going to get all kinds of stuff in here that we don't really want because I'm curious about SEO, right? Let's try search engine optimization. Duane, if you're out there watching this, it is a bit, odd. I mean, you you worked at Bing, for a search engine, and then at Yelp. So I would expect to see maybe, I guess, some of those smaller news websites in there. I know SEMrush owns Search Engine Land, but it's technically still news. I would expect to see them in there. Search Engine Roundtable, Barry Schwartz. I mean, I would consider him a valid news source, and so that should be something that comes up. I'm not seeing the value for smaller campaigns. I can see the value for bigger campaigns, right? For brand reputation management. I can see that value here in the search engine, and maybe, I guess, that's what's going to show up in the alerts, because there's going to be a ton of that news for somebody that's really important. Let's try Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes. See if we can find anything about him. Here we go. So, I mean, if I was Mahomes' agent, maybe this would be useful, keeping track of that. Let's look for the Super Bowl. See if we have anything here. I don't know. So, lots of ABC news. To lead the way, I don't know. These article titles aren't exactly what I'm looking for if I'm looking for the Super Bowl, right? I'm looking for news on the Super Bowl. Let's try the Kansas City Chiefs. See if we find anything there. Really, only 2 news stories. I don't know. It's just not quite. It's not quite there yet. I think I see where it's going. It's getting close. I just don't think we're quite there. Political, maybe big brands, maybe stuff that people already know. Maybe that's a really good target for use. Yeah, that's very confusing article title. I don't know what that is. You may want to give people, Duane, the ability to say, in this search, I don't want to see Al Jazeera. Pull them out. This didn't make any sense to me. Just right here, be like, remove Al Jazeera and redo the search. Maybe just Al Jazeera is getting in the way here. Maybe some of these sources just aren't great. Let's try ChatGPT. Yeah, you can see we have a ton of CBS articles. Yeah. So I see where it's going. I like the concept. I don't think the execution's 100% there yet. It is in beta test. So I still say go create a free account. Go to mypressalert.com, create a free account, create a project. Sorry, that's what they call it. Create a project. Put the thing you want to track in. I think you can track up to 3 under the free account. I would say go do that and see where this goes. I think it could end up becoming a really good tool, like Mention or one of those monitoring tools on steroids. And it looks pretty inexpensive. So when they hit that kind of stride and they start doing really good, I think it'll be a very affordable tool. It'll be very useful for anyone keeping track of stuff. Right now, it's still kind of rough around the edges. It is brand new, so give Duane, give him a little grace here and let him and the team finish this out. But I like what I'm seeing in terms of like where it's going. I'm not loving the execution, right? I really wish I could see the articles or somehow get there. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I feel like I'm using it wrong. But yeah, I think we're definitely worth a free account. I would go sign up for it and check in on updates over the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, and see if they improve and clean up some of the UI. And once they do, I think you're going to have a really good tool on your hands.